In the heart of Russia, where faith and suffering often walked hand in hand, God raised up one of the most beloved saints of modern times, Saint Matrona of Moscow, the blessed seer, the comforter of the Russian people. Matrona was born in 1881 in the small village of Sabino near Tula. Her parents were poor peasants, Dmitry and Natalia Nikonov, who already had several children. They planned to place the newborn girl in an orphanage, unable to feed another mouth. But before her birth, her mother had a strange dream. She saw a white bird with closed eyes resting on her arm. When Matrona was born, blind, with her eyelids closed and no pupils, Natalia remembered the dream and realized it was from God. The child was His gift. From her earliest years, Matrona showed signs of grace. Though blind, she could see the invisible. At only 7 years old, she began to reveal people's hidden sins, foretell events, and comfort those who came to her. Her neighbors would whisper, "The holy girl sees more than we do." At the age of 14, she went on pilgrimage with a local noblewoman, visiting holy places across Russia. In the great city of Kronstadt, they met Saint John of Kronstadt, the famous priest. Seeing Matrona among the crowd, he said, "She is my successor, the 8th pillar of Russia." His words proved prophetic. Not long after this pilgrimage, Matrona became paralyzed from the waist down. For the rest of her life, she could not walk or stand. But even this she accepted as a gift from God. "My legs were taken away," she once said, "so that others could come to me for help." And they did. People came in endless streams, the sick, the lost, the grieving, the confused. And she listened to each one with patience and love. She never charged money, never refused anyone. During the dark years of Soviet persecution, Matrona's small room became a secret refuge. Churches were destroyed, priests arrested, believers silenced. But Matrona continued her quiet ministry. She prayed for hours each night, often without sleep, and her visitors were healed, warned, or strengthened through her prayers. She foretold the coming of the Second World War and the great suffering it would bring. "The enemy will go as far as Tula," she said, "but Moscow will not fall. God and the Theotokos will protect it." And indeed, her words came true. Though blind and crippled, she seemed to see everything. She could describe events happening hundreds of miles away, or reveal what someone had hidden in their heart. She warned people of dangers and sins, but always with gentleness. "Do not judge," she would say. "Each person bears his own cross. Help him carry it." Her faith was unshakable. When asked how she endured so much pain, she replied, "Everyone must live through sorrow. Without sorrow, there is no salvation. But you must thank God for everything, joy and sorrow alike." Matrona never joined a monastery, yet she lived as a true monastic in her heart, humble, prayerful, and filled with the grace of God. She ate little, slept almost nothing, and kept her prayer rope always in her hand. Many times, people saw her surrounded by unearthly light during prayer. In her last years, Matrona lived in a small Moscow apartment with her devoted helpers. Even as her strength faded, she continued to receive visitors, often blessing dozens of people a day. "Come to me as to a living one," she told her friends before her repose. "I will always hear you and help you." Saint Matrona reposed peacefully on May 2, 1952. She was buried at the Danilo Cemetery in Moscow, and soon her grave became a place of pilgrimage. The faithful brought flowers, candles, and their prayers. Miracles multiplied, healings, conversions, reconciliations, and answered prayers. In 1998, the Holy Synod of the Russian Orthodox Church officially canonized her as Saint Blessed Matrona of Moscow. Today, her relics rest at the Pokrovsky Monastery in Moscow, where thousands come daily to venerate her. Long lines of believers wait, some for hours, to whisper their petitions to the beloved Blessed Matronushka. Her holy relics shine with peace, and the fragrance of flowers always fills her chapel. Saint Matrona's message remains simple and powerful. Do not complain, do not judge, and do not despair. God is with you. Thank Him for everything. She who never saw the light of the sun now shines with the uncreated light of God, an eternal witness that true sight is not of the eyes, but of the heart.